Didn't you get enough sleep?
Guess it's pretty obvious. No, I couldn't sleep at all last night. I thought for sure you'd have some kind of charm to help you sleep. It's not that I don't have one, it's just... Charm to help you sleep well. Sleep on someone's lap. If you do this, you'll be able to have a peaceful nap. I see.
That isn't much of a charm, is it?
Either way, I bet it would solve your sleeping problems. When I couldn't sleep before, I used to have my brother help me out with the charm. But now that I'm older, it's a bit awkward. Oh, wait! I just thought of something! Since your brother isn't around, why don't you sleep on Tomoya's lap instead? Perfect, right?
What?
It's probably better if I don't. I'd feel like I was imposing too much. Oh no, don't worry about it. Come on! Since you were kind enough to offer, it wouldn't hurt to borrow him for a bit. Okay, here I go.
Sure.
That feels so nice. Wow. I guess the charm worked. She fell right asleep.
I know this was your idea and all, but doesn't it bother you?
If you want me to be honest, I'm a little jealous, sure. But really, I'm just glad she's resting. I bet yesterday wore her out. On top of that, she's probably stressed out from all the fighting her friends have been doing lately.
Woohoo! Is Yukine here? I hope she's making more pilaf today.
Shh. Quiet. Kazuto. Kazuto. Sorry, I was completely passed out before I even realized it.
Don't worry about it. I don't mind.
Next time, why don't you sleep on my lap instead?
Now remind me, why are you here again?
I want to see Yukine again. You got a problem with that?
Big sis!
What's wrong? Oh no, they still think Sunohara is my brother.
Afraid so. And since they saw him running around, that means they think Kazuto's out of the hospital. In other words, they're scared out of their minds. We've been fighting back and forth for a while, but they probably think Kazuto's gonna finish them off. They've been trying to bring as much pain as they can before that happens. It wasn't supposed to go down like this.
But this is just a misunderstanding.
That's right, but it wasn't even Sunohara who beat them up. It was
Miyazawa.
Tomoyo.
We need to talk about yesterday.
Oh, crap! See you later, big sis!
Suno, wait!
It looks like I came at the right time. How convenient. You just can't seem to keep yourself out of trouble, can you?
Not like we wanted to get wrapped up in this mess.
You're one to talk. If you hadn't pretended to be Kazuto Miyazawa, none of this would have happened in the first place.
Kazuto Miyazawa? Is that what this is about? I used to hear rumors about him all the time back in my street fighting days. I never actually met him, but people said he was the only person who could take me in a one-on-one fight.
Better not to test that one.
That's funny. People used to tell my brother that you were the only person who could beat him.
Listen, I know you mean well, so I won't mention any of this to the school board. However, I had the opportunity to speak with the student council from a school on the other side of town. They said they've been dealing with a lot of gang violence lately. Frankly, if the situation has gotten this bad, it's only a matter of time before the police get involved. If I were you, I would stop all this silly fighting and resolve your differences while you still can. If you don't, then both sides are going to suffer.
Damn it! I'm gonna make those punks pay for what they did!
We gotta fight like a team this time!
That's right. Let's murder him!
Yeah! All right!
Miyazawa, I hate to ask this, but when is your brother gonna be released from the hospital?
If Kazuto told them to stop fighting, they'd listen, right?
Hold on, where are you going?
I'm going to talk to the other gang. It's our only choice. Miyazawa, no!
Stay here. I'll be right back. Come back! Miyazawa! Please think this over. You know you can't accomplish anything by talking to those guys.
If I talk to them, we might be able to reach some sort of agreement. They know me well enough. It's not like I'm their enemy.
What about your brother? Does he even know what's going on right now? Sure, he's in the hospital, but he can still reason with his gang over the phone, can he?
Yeah, I get what you're saying. If we all end up in the slammer, our turf ain't gonna mean a damn thing.
It's only a matter of time. People are starting to take notice of the fighting on both sides of the river.
Ain't no way we're gonna pull back now!
Now that Kazuto Miyazawa's back on the scene, we gotta finish them before they finish us.
But this is all a misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding? Should have told that to your brother before he cleaned the frickin' pavement with our faces.
We told you that Tomoya's...
Sorry, Yukine. We ain't got nothing against you, but you can't tell us not to fight those guys!
We got our asses handed to us out there. Now you just expect us to roll over and put up with it?
Cool it, guys. That's enough.
This is war!
This ain't gonna stop till one of us is finished!
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah!
No backing down now.
Right. Yeah!
When I tell you to cool it, you shut your mouth!
Sorry, Moose. Sorry.
You guys are being rude to our guests. Yukine, even after I got in a fight with your friends, you still took care of me. I won't forget that. I won't forget the kindness you showed, or the taste of your pilaf.
Dude, you're kidding me. He had those bandages on for a month now.
What can I say? Sasaki's a real sucker for girls who can cook.
You say something?
No, nothing at all.
But look, I know how these guys feel, and there's no way we can let this end without a fight. So I got an idea. How about we have our leaders fight in a duel, one-on-one?
One-on-one?
A duel between me and your brother. Last man standing is the winner. The loser gives in and the gang war stops. That's as far as I'm willing to compromise.
What? You mean you actually agreed to that?
That's no good, sis. You can't make these kind of decisions without letting us know.
I'm sorry, but it was the only thing I could do.
It'll happen tomorrow at sunset. By the river.
But it ain't like Kazuto can fight for us. Somebody else is gonna have to take his place.
I guess you're right, but are they gonna be happy with that?
Hey guys, they still think Sunohara is Kazuto, right? Why don't you have him go fight for you instead?
Why didn't I think of that?
Are you kidding?
Majima, hold on. That was all a mistake. Sunohara has nothing to do with this.
This would be a piece of cake for you, right? Just earlier you were bragging about how you beat up 4 guys from that rival gang all by yourself.
All 4 by himself?
And I thought you were just some little twerp. Sorry for choking you so much, pal.
I guess that goes to show you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. He's really something else, isn't he?
Wow, thanks you guys, but
We're counting on you, big bro. Please, you gotta lend us your strength.
first things first, could you get me a refill?
Sunohara, are you sure you want to go through with this? There has to be another way. Having a fight to stop people from fighting just doesn't make any sense. I'm sorry. Even though we're fighting them, Sasaki and his gang aren't bad people. But when there are two different gangs in a small town like this, it's inevitable that they're going to fight. Neither side will be happy until this grudge is finally settled. And until that day comes, I don't believe this town can truly be happy either. It just doesn't seem fair. They aren't bad people. How did it come to this?
Guess this stuff is pretty hardcore, huh?
Hey, we gonna do this or what?
Wait till Sasaki gets here!
I think my heart's about to explode.
Sunohara, why don't you eat something while you're waiting? A little snack might calm your nerves. Here, this is a little something my mom made just for you.
From Sanaa, you say?
I told her you had an important battle to fight today, so she made a special recipe just for you. Her newest creation, the Hyper Rainbow Bread!
Woohoo!
Oh, and my dad had a message for you. He said you've got to feel the rainbow deep in your heart. Not only that, a friend of mine made some of her ultimate jam to share with you, too. If you spread some of this ultimate jam on the Hyper Rainbow Bread, you'll be invincible. Satisfaction guaranteed. Now don't be shy. There's plenty to go around.
Oh, really? You don't mind?
Great, I'd love to try it. To victory!
What's wrong? You don't like the bread? Don't give up on us now.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh, damn.
What are we gonna do now? The whole gang's out cold.
I'll do it.
Tomoya, no!
You sure about this?
No time for second thoughts. Take care of Sunohara for me.
Okazaki, wait!
And who the hell are you?
There's been a little misunderstanding. That blonde guy over there isn't really Kazuto Miyazawa. Sorry, but it looks like I'm the best they could get.
It's no good. If we don't have the real Kazuto, there's no way we can win this.
You have to call your brother, Yukine.
She's right. Even with Tomoya's help, if Kazuto doesn't show up and win the duel, then everyone will just keep fighting forever.
All right, fine. Just don't cry when I break your face.
I'll give it my best!
All right, bro!
Tear him up!
Come on! Don't give up!
There's something wrong with your right shoulder?
A little, yeah. Why don't you worry about yourself first?
You think you're real tough, don't Gotta admit, you sure know how to take a punch. Forget it. Give it a rest. Looks like your buddies are up now.
Sunohara!
Are you okay? You were out cold.
Okazaki! Okazaki, what happened?
Hey, wait a minute!
You mess with Sis's friend, you mess with us!
Everybody charge! Stop it,
We're
Tsunohara!
after Sasaki!
Hold up, bro!
Stop it! Stay back! Hold on! Everybody stop!
Kazuto! It's really him!
What's going on? That's him. That's the real Kazuto Miyazawa.
So you snuck out of the hospital, huh? You got guts, just like the rumors say. I've been waiting for this. Sorry it's gotta be this way, but I'm putting an end to it for good!
Miyazawa.
Huh?
It's not over.
Stop it! What the hell are you doing?
I won't lose! I'm Kazuto Miyazawa!
Miyazawa, no!
Let me go! Let me go! I thought she was up on the hill with us.
No, she said she was going to talk to her brother and took off running a while back. I thought she was just going to the hospital, but
Vixis can't go talk to her brother. No matter how bad it gets, Kazuto can't come save us!
Let me go! Stop it! Stay out of this!
Come on, that's enough.
Hey, sis!
I don't get it. Why is she doing this?
What's wrong with you? What are you, stupid? She wanted to stop you from fighting. The only way to stop you idiots from killing each other is for Kazuto to show up. That's why she pretended to be her brother. Now do you finally get it?
Why? Why do we have to fight? What can I do to stop this? I'll do anything! Anything! I don't care! Just please stop! Please, I'm begging you! Can we finally put an end to all this? That's what my brother would have wanted!
I see, so that's what this was about.
For the longest time, I was afraid of my brother. I didn't understand why he did the things he did. All of his friends seemed scary to me as well. But when I saw Sudo and Tajima and everyone else crying at his funeral, I started to feel a bit differently. Why did I shy away from my brother instead of trying to understand the choices he made in life? To make amends for that, I gathered my courage and tried to talk to his friends. Of course, they all seemed pretty scary when we first met. But bit by bit, they let me into their group and I finally began to understand my brother's feelings. Now whenever we're together, I feel like Kazuto is there too. I can almost see him smiling alongside all his friends. Kazuto wanted the fighting to stop. Until his dying breath, he was opposed to it. Still, if word got out that he was dead, Sasaki's gang might try to take advantage of that and try to attack us. We had a long talk and came to a difficult decision. We would keep my brother's death a secret. My brother's wish was to rid this town of all the fighting. Even if I'm not as strong as him, I wanted to make that happen. It's not fair! I think... No, I'm sure Kazuto is happy right now. What's wrong, Tomoya? You see something? I feel like a huge weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I think I can finally put my brother to rest now that I've seen his final wish come true. It's all thanks to your help. Thank you all so much. There's a famous folklore story in this town. Perhaps you've heard it?
Folklore? What?
Whenever something good happens or someone achieves true happiness, an orb of light appears in the sky. No one knows where the orbs come from, but what we do know is that they're a symbol of happiness born from the kindness in people's hearts. Whatever they may be, the legend says that if you find one, it'll grant you a wish. Hey, Tomoya, that's like what happened with Miss Ai.
Yeah.
Supposedly, they used to be quite common, but now people hardly ever see them.
Yeah, but Okazaki saw one just the other day.
Perhaps it was a coincidence, or perhaps there's something special about him that we don't know yet.
What do you mean?
Like, special in what way? I can't tell you. Or rather, I don't know myself. But Okazaki is Okazaki. That's all that matters. He's a precious friend I cherish very much. And you too. I cherish all of your friendships very dearly. I'm so grateful to have this happiness at long last. I'm so grateful to have these friends to support me. So thank you, Kazuto. I hope you're watching. To do after you graduate, Tomoya?
You're looking awfully glum this morning, amigo. Is your honeymoon period with Nagisa over already? Last time Nagisa ended up missing class, you were spaced out for weeks. So I'm just saying, you shouldn't get stressed out over nothing.
Poor guy. I wonder if that took his mind off things a bit.
I feel so bad. Tomoya looked really depressed, didn't he?